Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris in our Roma Galactica series. This is, wait, which fleet is this? I'm not sure. I don't even know. This is Classis Ravenus, restored from being merged with Classis Missinensis during the War with the Unbidden. Now we are preparing, I'm going to get the game going again. We are preparing to go to war with the Polysimus Order, or actually with the Tendrakkian Technocracy, but we could very well find ourselves at war with the Polysimus Order as well. So I decided to go ahead and work on a third fleet. The ships are being produced now. The only thing I haven't queued up is the cruisers, which I was aware of. The ships where we're building the planets where we're building our battleships are currently working on building those, but they also have cruiser building yards, which they can use. So we're waiting on the battleships to finish before I queue up cruisers. Or at least waiting on the battleships list to get a little bit shorter so our resources can build back up. Meanwhile, we are also going for 300 influence because pretty soon we should be able to go ahead and build in the core system, we should be able to build a science nexus here, which I would very much like to do. We have also been building a huge number of new habitats in our territory. And as soon as we have the influence to colonize them all, oh boy. They are all going to be research juggernauts and help us continue to plow through these kind of endgame techs that give us additional benefits, which we're pretty much exclusively researching at this point. I can't wait until Stellaris is more deeply iterated in the grand scheme, because I think the research tree could be even more detailed. I would love to see even more options being offered down the line. All right, we've hit our research storage. Let's go ahead and transfer those. Let's just check on the science really quickly. All right, now let's pay a visit to the Mudagon Merchant Guild and trade for minerals. All right, so I've noticed, I think, that our energy... oh no, our ship maintenance, our energy surplus isn't that much lower than it has been. It's been at 2.3-ish for a while, so maybe it's not changing that much as a result of our new ships being built. But, we're definitely building a bunch of new ships. That's not questionable. Now you're in the Avior system, and you should be in orbit of a planet, ideally. So why don't I put you in... That's the second strike force. We don't have anything building in Sol, so let's go ahead and bring this fleet back and have them orbit Earth for now. Classis Missinensis. It's kind of appropriate that they be in orbit of Earth anyway, but that way we'll get a little bit more energy income while we're waiting for these ships to build. And also waiting for our influence to come in. We're almost to 300, so we can start the Science Nexus at long last. And we will have every type of megastructure that we are going to have. We are 2 traditions away, by the way, from our final Ascension perk as well, and we are 60 months away from that next tradition. So that's going to be coming as well. How close are these projects, too? I haven't checked on this in a few episodes. Oh, wow. Actually, the terraforming projects for Earth is a Gaia world, so it must have just finished. I missed it at some point, but Earth is now a Gaia planet. Doesn't look like Earth anymore. That's the only downside of transforming Earth into a Gaia world, is it no longer looks like Earth. I really hope they change that, and I hope they add a terraforming, or a texture for Mars that looks like a terraformed Mars later on. But yeah, Earth and Mars have been terraformed. Or actually, no, Mars is almost done, rather. But it's getting there. So yeah, that actually kind of sucks. I didn't think about that, but Earth no longer looks like Earth. That's kind of dumb. Not the biggest fan of that approach. All right, so we're building destroyers here. We have a couple of worlds that are building our Spaltris Tropicus and New Beginning and Ophioglia Aridus. Actually, Ophioglia Aridus needs to be renamed because it is no longer an arid world. This is a continental world now, so this is Ophioglia Continentem. Done, and let's pause and take a look at our research options. Minerals plus 5%, nice. Got a little bit of a boost there. And we can go for the ship hull points plus 5. We also can go for additional torpedo research if we wanted to. Go ahead and knock that out. Let's do that so that option is gone. All right, Mars has been terraformed. So that we did get a pop-up for that one. Maybe I just missed the pop-up for Earth. And we are very close to having our 300 influence. Let's go ahead and convert some more minerals. There's that. So close. So close, so close. And we're going to build it in the core system. Assuming the game lets us, which it should. All right, now we are 1 month away from building it. We need 300 influence. And again, we're 53 months away, so we're less than 5 years now away from the next policy. Now, one of these, these aren't really going to be helpful policies to us. We're just getting these for the purposes of getting the final Ascension perk. That's all we're really going for. And it's nice that we did it in this epilogue portion of the series as we approach the finale of Roma Galactica. And I'll say more towards the end, but I certainly appreciate those of you who have stuck around and watched the entire series. I think for the most part, people wanted to see the War with the Unbidden, but the series has been really successful for the channel, and I've had a blast playing it. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk more towards the end. But yeah, as we move towards the end, I think it's appropriate that we fully ascend as the Roman Star Empire. All right, we're at 318, so let's go ahead and build it. Oh no, we can't build it around the star, but we can build it around one of the planets. We can build it around this gas giant. Let's build it around this thing here. Around Core 6, which is a barren world. It's a carbon world, so it has a minerals bonus. And speaking of minerals, let's also look around at other construction ships. This construction ship up here, for instance, might be able to build some research stations in the area. Let's go ahead and queue these up. Because I think I did mining stations in this area, but not research stations. Yeah, you can definitely tell that's what I've done. Lots of unclaimed research tiles. So let's do that. Okay, nothing there. What about over here? What about there? There? Nope. That's a mining tile. And then this one here in Pawnia. Again, Pawnia, we want to add a bunch of habitats here because this is our newest core system. And the new Balderrock habitat is off to a good start, I think. We've already got everything fully built in there. Speaking of making sure things are fully built, let's also check our habitats. Make sure these are fully upgraded. These are our ring worlds that we colonized that used to belong to fallen empires on the opposite side of the map. So these battleships are almost done. I think were we building 10 at each? So we built 4 battleships each. Trying to build this new fleet as quickly as possible. All right, let's go ahead and convert our energy credits again. Always keeping it above 3,000 for the sake of my factions. Not that it's going to make a huge difference, but just being considerate. We know it's what they like. Tavka Leba is still Renaissance Age, I think, right? Yeah, still Renaissance Age. So they're going to ascend at some point. Might have to change our policies. Well, they're not going to ascend before the end of the series. It's very unlikely.
Research complete.
What have we got? Nice, building cost minus 5%. We're not using energy weapons. We are using energy credits. Having that could be handy. Shield hit points. Let's do the planetary sensor array. Well, no, let's not. Hang on, we've got the sensor array. That's not necessary. No. Let's, why don't we do, let's do shield hit points. Let's do additional shield hit points. We've been skipping that one for a bit. So why not go for that? And then let's have a look at our construction ships. Actually, another habitat in Pawnia wouldn't be the worst. We need to colonize all of our new habitats. We've been building them, but not colonizing them so far. Because I'm trying to get them all built, like every possible habitat that I can build. Which really is going to take... I guess what I should do, I should just get all my construction ships into Pawnia and build the rest of the ones here. But I think I've got more than enough to get me through the end of the series, given how much time we have left. Yeah, given how long it's taking, I think that's probably the best approach. So we are almost, we're a month and a half, month and 5 days, actually, away from having enough influence to do this again. Let's once again convert to, yeah, our energy income is insane. Had a commenter point out several episodes back that the economy was kind of crap, and I was like, dude, we just had an unexpected war with the Unbidden when we were angling towards building megastructures, so give me a second. Economy's not crap anymore. All right, so this construction ship is the one we're going to use. Oh, we're ready. Okay, my bad. Let's look over. We've got one there. Why don't we build one on the opposite side of the system? Let's build one all the way over here. Pontia 7 habitat. And we will colonize that as soon as we can. So yeah, I'm going to start... Let's actually change gears a little bit. I'm going to start colonizing the habitats that I've built. And so that they can start producing science and help me in that regard. Meanwhile, we're 35 months away from the next Unity policy. That should be done relatively soon. I'm excited about that. So yeah, we're about ready to colonize our first... Yep, we're ready now, actually. So let's see. Alpha Centauri, Sirius. Doesn't really matter which one. I have a bunch here to do. So Alpha Centauri Habitat 4. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's colonize that one from Earth. Go. And we'll keep colonizing these. I'm just going to stay in this system as we build up influence. Meanwhile, the new ships are building over here. Oh, we've hit our limit again. We still have some additional ships to queue up, so we will do that before long. Went below 3,000 there, my bad. That was not considerate of me. Alright, we are almost there. It's going to be nice to have all this new science output that we're going to get from this. It's going to be kind of crazy. Science and Unity output, for that matter. Not that Unity output's going to matter for much longer, but it'll help. I think having these colonized will help us with the final tradition that we need. Totally. Alright, so that's underway. Colony ships are coming.
Research complete.
What have we got? Nice. Army damage plus 10%. We could go for a higher sector limit, which we really don't need that. Empire leader capacity, we could do army health plus 10%. Let's do that. Because we're going to be invading. That's another thing we need to do. We need to go ahead and train up our armies. Because right now our armies are split between these worlds here. We need to train new ones. And actually, these armies probably... We don't need to train new ones. We can just go ahead and bring these in.
Construction complete.
Alright, so tell you what. Let's go ahead and pay a visit to the worlds that have... Yeah, these are almost done. So we need to have cruisers. Specifically, we need 40 cruisers. So we have 2 different types. So, let's see. 13 times... Yeah. If we did 13 at each, we would just need... Hang on. How would I do this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's 12. All right, so that's 36 I've just done. So I need to have 4 more. It needs to be an even split. So I guess what I need to do is do a Trajan and a Hadrian, and then a Trajan and a Hadrian, and that should be it. And we should have an even split for the fleet, hopefully. So that's all of our cruisers, and they'll start building as soon as these battleships are done. And they'll build a little bit faster, too, because they're cruisers. They don't take as long to build. And then we'll be ready to jump into war. Should be done this episode. We can have some fighting towards the end. Might even extend this episode a bit just to do a little bit more with the episode. Try and accomplish some conquest. We've been waiting to conquer these guys for a long time. This is the beginning of the series, really. And then we got distracted because we started doing other cool things and finding other territory to conquer. Like the Gurite territory, for instance. Alright, so we're still waiting on a few...
Colonization in progress.
Okay, there we go. It's taking a second. Alright, so let's go ahead and colonize more. Because we've got the Alpha Centauri 5 habitat. Let's send you from Earth. I didn't queue up a... Okay, for a second I thought I might have queued up a colony ship after some of the military ships I'm building, which would have sucked. Trade for minerals. Yep. Done. When these things are done building, let me tell you, it's gonna be crazy.
In progress.
All right, let me pay a quick visit to the ring worlds and make sure that they're fully done. I think they are. I haven't seen an upgrade button in a while, and I also don't see any population that aren't fully set up. Yeah, you're good to go. Fantastic. Awesome. All right, yeah, we're set here. What do we have? Governor Carl Schmidt. What were you governor of? Earth? I don't remember Carl Schmidt. Oh, he was governor of Ratia Noricum, actually. So let's go ahead and recruit a new leader. Ooh, nice. We have an intellectual. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we actually don't have the influence to hire them, but we will quite soon. Momoka Matsumoto is our new leader. We might actually want to move her around.
Complete.
Hang on. Hold that thought. We want our best research sector, our very best research sector. So maybe Magna Graecia should be where she is. Hang on, we need to look at these. Yeah, Magna Graecia is pretty damn awesome. Is anywhere else remotely as awesome as Magna Graecia? Nope. We've had Magna Graecia, I think, on research, on resource settings since the beginning. So yeah, we're going to have Momoka Matsumoto be governor for that sector, and then we can have our available leader here, Shannon Haygarth. She can take over there, and we're set.
Construction complete.
Unfortunately, that did use up some of the influence we were waiting on to colonize, but that'll be okay. We are building the last of our fleet now. Looks like all the rest of our ships have been built. It's just a matter of waiting on the cruisers, and the last battleships are being built as we speak, so the cruisers just have to be built, and we'll be set. Again, I will extend this episode until that's done, because we're going to go to war with the Tendrakkians. That's going to happen. I wanted it to happen last episode, but then I realized we might butt up against the Polysimus Order as well, and I want to make sure we're ready. It's really a matter of just protecting our territory, because they're both bordering us. That's my only concern. I'm not really concerned with losing. It's more just concern of them coming in and, like, taking Earth or something like that. I want to have a fleet that can hang back and deal with any attacking forces.
Colony established. Research complete.
All right, what do we have? Oh, we've got unemployment. Oh, okay, that's why. So now that this colony's been established, let's go ahead and do a leisure district. Let's do a Paradise Dome, Pleasure Dome, whatever they're called, Visitor Center, and then pure research, same as before. Wish there was a way to just shift click. That'd be cool. Alright, there's that. We should have another one starting, right? Yep. 2 more starting, actually. Perfect. Actually, no, 3 more starting. So we're going to fully colonize Alpha Centauri here. Alpha Centauri 2 habitat. That one's being colonized. The 7 habitat is not being colonized, so let's do that. Go. Fantastic. All right, last battleships are on their way out. Oh, we have an engineering research project to pick. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and go for whirlwind missiles. 20 months away. How long has that been sitting there?
Colony established.
Hopefully not too long. Unemployment. Oh yeah, same thing. Same as before. We're just going to build our Unity buildings really quickly, and then a whole bunch of research. These do have maintenance costs, unfortunately. But I think we can afford the maintenance costs, just saying. I think we're okay. And I could always build a few habitats that are dedicated to energy production, and the maintenance costs, I think, for all of my particular habitats would be offset. I think we'd be fine. All right, so we're going to start putting out a ton of research now that that's done. It's going to be obscene.
Construction complete.
All right, there's another habitat that hasn't been colonized somewhere. Or maybe there isn't. I suppose that's it. So now let's go to Barnard's Star. There's this habitat. Let's go ahead and colonize that from Earth. Go. Now, you should be done building the colony ship, the last one that I queued up, right? Yep, you are. All right, convert that to minerals. Our income is going to drop as soon as we call our fleets out of orbit. That's the truth. Nothing we can do to stop that. Okay, we're building cruisers officially now. And we only have 12 to build here, and I think 13 to build here. Yep. So it's not going to take a whole heck of a long time. And then we can get everyone merged and get our armies ready. Train some additional armies, maybe.
Colony established.
All right, Alpha Centauri is still training up. Paradise Dome.
Colonization
Leisure
in
District.
progress.
Visitor Center. Tell you what, screw it. Let's go ahead and do one that's dedicated to energy production. Science Nexus construction. We have now begun the massive undertaking of constructing a Science Nexus. The foundation is in place, and preparations are underway to add in the main hub. The promise of new groundbreaking technologies and the realization of ideas beyond our widest imaginations await. And though the road ahead is long and full of challenges, we have taken the first step. Could the endless mysteries of the universe finally be within our grasp? I would say we already have access to those. Just saying. I think we're doing pretty well in that regard. So yeah, maybe I'll have a few of my habitats that are dedicated to energy production like that, and they'll be good to go. So let's see here. Science Nexus was built in core, right? So we need to go ahead and pour some minerals into that. God knows we have enough. And right now it's not helping us at all, but it will eventually. It'll add additional science to all of our outputs. We are 7 months away from a new tradition. And we have our final tradition to work towards. So our new ruler. So do we lose our Khalid Hadrianus? Interesting. No, he's 120. We've had him for a while. So he just gained the Eye for Talent. I thought he already had Eye for Talent.
Complete.
No, it's our successor, Khalid, just gained it. Interesting. All right, so we have room for an additional colony. Let's go ahead and keep working on that. Let's see. Barnard's Star has... Nope, that one's still being waited on. Sirius, though, has one, so let's go ahead and colonize here. Done. And pretty soon we're going to be able to colonize here. We're down to +7 influence. I'm not sure why. Might be one of our factions not as happy with us anymore. Maybe because we need to uplift a species again or something. It's not been as recent that we've uplifted anybody. Alright, so there's still a Pawnia habitat that needs to be boarded as well. That needs to be colonized. Well, colonized and then boarded. Absolutely. Alright, how are we doing on our ship construction? 9 away there.
Colonization in
9 away
progress.
there. 10 away there. Alright, doing pretty well. And very close, 3 months away from our next policy. It doesn't really matter which one we're going to go for. I mean, I may as well go for the one that gives us more unity, even though it's not going to give us more unity. We're not in a federation at the moment. Just for principle, we'll go for that one first. And then we'll just be one tradition away. The additional unity that we have on all of our new habitats could help us a little bit with this as well. All right, so we should get access to this now.
Construction complete. Colony
Let's do it.
established.
There we go. 151 months until the final Ascension perk. Down to the wire.
Construction complete.
All right, so let's take a look at the habitats again, because I know we have some new colonies that are starting up. Yeah, for instance, like this one anytime I have that notification up, excuse me, that's showing issues with unemployment. I'll go ahead and do energy here too. I really just don't think energy is going to be an issue for me, but it'll be nice to have these just in case.
Colonization in
It's
progress.
they're like mini Dyson spheres in a way. All right, so yeah, more minerals. And it looks like, actually, wait. I saw that. Mudugan. You're not helping me out anymore. Strategic resources. Gimme. We'll buy your crystals. And then let's check with the others, because we're probably timed out with them too. No, we're not. Not with them. What about the last one? Zerocorp? Haven't talked to you in a while. Oh, no, we're good. All right, what about the research? Probably not. No, we still are. Okay, good. All right, Riggin Commerce Exchange. Let's go ahead and trade for minerals, and doesn't really matter where. There we go. Done.
Colonization in progress.
All right, we can go ahead and colonize another one somewhere. Let's see, what else do we have? Those are already being colonized. Oh wait, the Sirius 5 habitat's ready though, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's actually send them Sirius Continentum, why not? We have room to colonize another one, actually, so why not go ahead and colonize the Pawnia 2 habitat from Barnard Continentum. Done. How we doing, guys? 6, 6, and 7? Yep.
Colony established.
Alright, this one we're going to go back to research focus. Once we build our Unity buildings anyway. The Unity buildings aren't huge amounts, but aggregated across multiple habitats, they will be much better. Yep, let's extend the deal. Done. Oh, we actually have room to colonize another one now. While we were doing that, our influence built back up. I can't remember which one. I don't think we've colonized this one, so let's go ahead and give the order. Pawnia 7 habitat, perfect.
Construction complete.
Alright, can't do anything yet as far as building. Starting to get ahead of myself. I want to start building as soon as I've clicked colonize. Doesn't work that way, dude. Does not work that way at all.
Construction complete.
Alright, so the first strike force
Research complete.
being built around Saul is looking... Or no, being built in Aesir is looking quite impressive. Whirlwind missiles, that's nice. Let me go ahead and go for Marauder missiles. Now, I don't think I actually have ships that use those, do I? No, I don't.
Colonization in progress.
Interesting, so they've just declared us a rival.
Colony established.
Have we... Now, we're rivals with them, aren't we? Yeah, we've been rivals with them. Okay, new colony established. Same thing. Same as before. And more research.
Colony established.
Alright, so that's another one that we need to build. And I'm seeing that we have 30 influence, so we can keep colonizing these.
Colonization in progress.
Good. Done. And Paradise Dome. More research. Notice this is 3 in every category, and I'm building, on average, 8. So lots of additional science added to our... Oh, we need to do the research bonus again, I'm noticing. I can tell from looking at our numbers. Yep. There we go. But those are all going to be above 2,000 very soon, maybe even without the bonus. Because of the sheer number of these things that we're adding, there's just no way it can't be. All right, so cruisers are almost done, and it'll be time to jump in. We're at the 30-minute mark here. I was hoping to pass a little bit more time, but we're almost done.
Construction complete.
So interestingly, hang on, let me make sure no one has been accidentally used as a rally point. 30, 40, 50, 60, 30, 40, 50, 60. Good. And of course, we need a new leader for this new strike force. So for whatever reason, this fleet is being used as a rally point. Is Aesir Terra a rally point? That's why. Aesir Terra is set as a rally point. That's what the deal is. So all of our new ships are rallying at Aesir Terra. That's why they're joining into a single strike force. Well, that explains it. That explains it quite well. Okay, there's that. And how are we doing on Unity? 136 months. So 10 years, another year, 11 years, and then some change. A little bit less than half a year after that. And we will have the final Ascension perk and the ability to modify the crap out of our out of our Empire species. All right, so Baltrus Tropicus is still building 2 cruisers, but the other 2 are done here. Makes you wish that you could have multiple starports working on one ship. That'd be cool.
Colony established.
All right, knew that was coming, so let's go. Let's actually let it keep running. That's been one of the things I think that slowed me down this episode is while I've been doing all this, I've been paused, and it would have been good to let time pass. Alright, there's that. Now we should be good. Baltrus Tropicus is building the final cruiser. Alright, so they've just made peace. Looks like we need to do another habitat here. And there's more. We built a bunch of them. But I definitely have been starting to colonize them and make use of them.
Construction complete.
Alright, there's that. And we should be... Yep, this is it. So here's the question. Why are you guys... Oh, you know what it is? This force doesn't have a leader yet. That's why. Army health plus 10%. Nice. Let's go ahead and go for... Screw it. Let's go for army damage plus 10% because we're about to be fighting for the remainder of this series. It's a deal. Yep, let's extend that. And let's go ahead and pick a new leader. We have room for one more, which is perfect. Absolutely. So here's a leader with Fleet Logistician. I do want to go ahead and do that. And then that did increase your strength a little bit. Not ideally, but it's a little better. All right, let's move down to normal speed. And now the first strike force is going to be classes. Hang on one second. Got to look this up. Ah, okay. Well, we'll name that next episode because I actually don't have the... let's call this just Classis Nova for now, I suppose. And we'll name that next episode because I don't know exactly what I want to call it. So let's see now. Classis Nova needs to come down here to Avior. Classis Missinensis needs to come down here to Avior as well. Oh man, you guys are not going to like what I've got in store with you. What I've got in store for you. I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking about the Tendrakkians. You guys are not going to be pleased. Viewers of the series will be very pleased. God, look at the sensor array, just making everything evident to us. It's awesome. Let's actually, we haven't looked at the science array yet. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. We put some minerals into that, so a couple years left in that. Actually, almost 2 years exactly left in that. And the core science nexus will be built. That'll help us improve our science output as well. make our way through some of these endgame technologies. Speaking of that, their technology level is still equivalent compared to ours, but they're managing to hold their own. Just because of how much galactic territory we control, our research, of course, is substantially slowed down, because that's just the way it works in Stellaris. Okay, good. We're about ready.
Colony established.
Good. Let's go ahead and queue this up really quickly. And done. Let's go ahead and convert some of these to minerals as well, just so that we can still be making energy credits while this war begins. So our mineral income is way down. I'm guessing as a result of, yeah, ship maintenance. It's way, way down. Consumer goods is also a fairly profound reduction. Actually, hang on. Let's look at our... Yeah, consumer goods are settings based on the human. So I think the humans in the human Nostradum have social welfare. I think that's the way it's set up at the moment. Okay, we're about ready. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we declare war on the Tendrakkians. Specifically, let's oh, we can't. Okay, we can't until next year. All right, well, tell you what, let's speed the game up. Apparently because we left the, I guess because we left the Federation that we were associated with. That would be why. It's kind of weird, but okay. So Upskyke, there is an additional habitat here that needs to be built, or needs to be colonized. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, there's one. Sasharim has 2, actually. And then we'll go ahead and queue this one up as well. Done. And we actually almost have enough influence to do an additional colonization on top of that. Oh, you know, I didn't think. Crap, we need another core system before we colonize Fuelia, because Fuelia is actually, even though it has the sentry array in it, it's not completely, it's not, no, it doesn't, okay, no. It's not one of our core systems. It is, but it's not one of the inhabited ones, so we need another core system before we can do that, especially since our mineral income is crap now. Alright, so we need to wait until, at some point in the coming year, to declare war. Till March 28th.
Construction complete.
It's about 6 months from now. A little bit less.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Waiting for that March date. We've got 2 months left. We also have a few colonies starting up. So one thing I could do is I could have, just to make sure we keep a positive mineral income, I could have one of the habitats devoted to mineral production. Which is a possibility, just in order to keep a positive income.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Nice. Marauder missiles are done. Oh, we haven't built the military bases yet, have we? Could probably do that. Maybe I'll do that in the next episode. Tell you what, let's go ahead and build... We need the kinetic weapon attack speed boost, for sure. We're using a lot of kinetic weapons, and we need to wait until the 5 months have passed here before to get the shield hit points done. Alright, so we've got a few more colonies happening. Let's go ahead and colonize this one as well.
Colonization in
Oh wait, no,
progress.
it's already being colonized.
Construction complete.
Nice. Alright, so what does that leave us? One more in the core system, I think? Or wait, there's one in the Baltras system too. So let's colonize the Baltras 5 habitat. We'll actually send them from Baltras Continentum, make it nice and quick. So again, we need this to be done before we go to war. We need those extra shield hit points.
Construction complete.
Do the ships need to be upgraded at all? No, they're good. And I wasn't suspecting that. Alex Scott has leveled up. Oh, he's one of our researchers. Good. Still matching up in terms of well, there's no really matching. There's no matching to be done in particular. Let's see, Core 2 habitat. That's being colonized right now.
Colonization in progress.
Right, so I think that's the only one there. Yeah, it is. However, Baltras has the Baltras 5 habitat, so let's do that. Oh wait, no, it's already being... okay, wait a minute. Really? No, it's the Baltras 8 habitat, perhaps. Just send it from Earth. We'll be good to go. Alright, what have we got? We have these ready to go. We're just waiting on this, 1 month away. And we need to gather our armies.
Complete.
So let's go ahead and queue up a new... Energy credits +5 is good. Another shield hit points +5 is also good. Energy weapon attack speed, we're not using any of those. So let's go ahead and go for more shield hit points. That's going to be 107 months. But now, let's... first of all, let's try this. Let's make sure that as we leave these worlds, public order stays in good shape. Seems good. Yep. Yep, public order's fine. Public order's fine here. And there's just one unit there. So now these guys all need to merge up. And I don't think there's a leader. We don't have a general right now for these guys, but let's go ahead and have them merge up. Meanwhile, we should be ready to go. Declare war. All right. So, hang on, let's... Yeah, so we would go to war with the Dimizanians, but not the Tendrakkians. That answers our question. We're not going to go to war with the Polysimus Order at the same time, which is good. Let's have a look at what we want them to seed. We want Ditha Foru. So we want them to seed that. We want Chalks. We want Hizel. Well, there's actually 3 different planets in Hizel. So we definitely want all those. We want Taramda. We're going to have to do this a couple of different times. But we're going to take a big bite out of them. Taramda, yep. There's that. And then there's Uthan as well. Let's seed both of those. War score cost is still 57, so we have plenty of room. Let's leave those territories alone for now. Let's go ahead and colonize in this direction. Let's get them to... Also, one thing I want to get them to do, for sure, let's go ahead and close that out. And we want them to disband any outposts they have. Oh no, actually it doesn't appear they have any outposts. Yeah, I don't see any. Alright, so no outposts. Let's... There's these. Alright, Tendrakkia is actually their capital planet. So we can get them to give up their capital. And then maybe, just maybe, we can get them to give up this final planet here as well. Don't think we can, though. No, we can't. That's a little bit much. So let's maybe let them keep that. But we are demanding that they cede even their capital planet. This is going to be a huge war. Let's go ahead and confirm.
Declared war.
We've declared war, and now it is time. Where are their fleets? Their fleets are mainly here, so we could jump their fleets with all of ours at once. Let's leave one fleet back, and then have Classis Missinensis and Classis Ravenus jump together, which I think they are together in the same system. No, they're in neighboring systems. So we're going to have them jump together towards, let's see, where are their strongest fleets? Are their strongest fleets still in the portal? Nope, the Plismus Order has their strongest fleets there. Where are your strongest fleets? This is so cool. All right, their strongest fleets are all the way over here, so we could go ahead and hit their capital really hard. But I think what I'm going to do instead is go ahead and hit... We want to take out their wormhole stations if possible. So instead, let's actually keep the fleets separate. And let's do this. Let's attack that, then that, then that. And then Classis Ravenus, I want you to jump in and hit Chalks. That, then that, then that. They're using jump drives, so they don't even need these anymore, but I'm still going to destroy them, just as a way to increase war score. And we actually have a little bit of a mineral deficit, all things considered right now. Let's go ahead and take things down to speed 2 and see how they react. All right, so we can actually see where all of their ships are going. It doesn't appear that their major fleets are making any kind of response.
Hostile station engaged.
Hostile station engaged. All right.
Situation log updated.
All right, so that was over quickly.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Got a little bit of slowdown right now.
Updated. Colonization in progress.
I'll be interested to see if they jump in and actually hit my territory directly. All right, fleet combat stats, doing pretty well so far. Tearing them a new one, so let's go ahead. Tell you what. Let's orbit that planet and take it. Meanwhile, we need to keep an eye on what they're doing. If they have a larger fleet inbound or not. I don't see any larger fleet. Hold that thought. Hang on. Let's pause while we handle this really quickly. Leisure District. Actually, no. We need to... Hang on. Let's cancel. And let's have one, like I said, dedicated to minerals. Let's go ahead and do something, because our mineral income has just bottomed out, and I'm not even sure why. We can compensate for it by doing this, and we can compensate for it also by, let's see, by doing this. So ultimately we'll be okay, but... Alright, so now this planet's going to get bombed to hell pretty quickly. Alright, so the Science Nexus hub has been built. Let's go ahead and continue with that. Also, how are we doing on research bonus? Did we lose that already? Nope. Alright, let's go to the Science Nexus hub and go ahead and add this. Alright, so now its output is 30 of each type. Not really comparable to some of the other stuff we've been doing, right? That's the funny thing about this stuff. Oh, wait, we have more of these. Hang on. I know this is frustrating because we're multitasking here, but we have to get this done. We have to get these built up. They will help our research way too much. Let's go ahead and do another one dedicated to mining. It's not the most efficient way to produce minerals in the game, but when we have a negative income, I just want to do something to offset it a little bit. Make it a little bit less terrible. It's not going to put a huge dent in it, but hey, we can reduce it by 100 or so, or close. Oh wait, hang on, we've got another one. Whoa, holy crap. Colonized a bunch at once. Didn't realize this. No, let's not do... Well, yeah, I can do that. And then Visitor Center. And then, yeah, a few more astro mining bays, and then we're going to go back to doing research on all. Alright, there's that. Alright, now let's unpause it again and see what they do here. You guys go ahead and orbit that planet. Meanwhile, Classis Nova is... Oh, wait, hang on. Looks like they decided to pay a visit to our territory with one of their ships, which is funny. So we're going to send Classis Nova after that one ship. Meanwhile, we also have these armies. Actually have a couple of colonial garrisons. So do we have enough room for it? No, we don't. We don't have the ability to hire a general for this transport fleet, unfortunately. So what I'm going to have to do is just do this one at a time. I could do two at a time, actually. We can go ahead and split this fleet right down the middle. I'm going to go ahead and give orders to land armies on both of these planets. And they should be bombed down by the time the troops actually arrive. Invading hostile fleet, where's that? Oh. Yeah, I know about that. What are you doing exactly? I don't know what you're doing, but Classis Nova's onto you and you're in trouble. You shouldn't be in this system. You're about to get torn a new one. I've got it down to speed 1 so we can watch this.
Station under attack.
Why are you doing this? You are such an idiot. I like your pink engine trails, Tendrakkians. Really classy stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was satisfying to see. Okay. You've got problems, dude. It's just this little Corvette. It's just one little Corvette. This is hilarious. Trying to attack my station, which is mostly healing. Meanwhile, Classis Nova is paying you a visit. Oh, it's already gone. Literally vanished from thin air. Or did it jump? Might have jumped somehow, but I don't know. Alright, so let's see how this is going. We're still waiting on the army to jump down. They're on their way.
Colony established.
Alright, so this colony's been established. We'll let things pass for a bit while we're doing this. I've got it on speed 1. Alright, more research now. There we go. Done. How the army's doing? They're still making their way down? Actually, both of them, yeah. Perfect. So they're both jumping from Balawar at the same time. Alright, they just arrived. So the war score is 0 right now, but it's about to go up because we're going to take a couple of Tendrakkian worlds. So far, they haven't even counterattacked. I'm not sure what's happening. Alright, so it looks like the 7th Voidstalkers have arrived here. This is a destroyer. He's trying to attack me. But as soon as these land invasions are complete, I will go ahead and cut this episode here, because this has been a bit of a long one.
Colonization in progress.
Alright, so we're invading Kutel. Oh man, they don't stand a chance. Oh my god, this is slaughter. Absolute slaughter.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, 5% war score already. And we're going to get the next one, too. Wait a minute. Oh, it's happening right now. This one's actually putting up a little bit more of a fight. Credit where credit's due. Granted, they're going to lose units faster, and then they're all going to die, but...
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, there we go. 10% war score. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one here, and the next one we are going to see what the heck they're doing as far as, attacking back or not attacking back, but we're just going to go straight through, take all these worlds if we can, and then hit their capital. Like, we're going to take this cluster of worlds, and that's all we demanded from them. And if we take all that, then they should cave pretty quickly. So far, they're not hitting us back at all, but I look forward to some interesting fleet combat if they decide to do that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.